So, I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about something that was just on my spirit. Something I just wanted to talk about. Okay, so first of all, there's a whole lot of foolishness going on at my job. Anyway, something very interesting happened tonight. Not interesting as if I'm shocked to hear it from these particular individuals, but just interesting that it kind of sparks something in me to, motivate me to do this video. So there's these two girls at my job. One is in my department, and one works in another department, but she's very close to the girl that's in my department. I consider one a cool person. I consider the other one nosy, a mess box. I don't think she's a bad person. She just talk too much. You ever just run across people that just talk too damn much? You just be like, shut up, shut up. It's just everybody else's business is your business. How? You ain't tired? Your feet don't hurt? I don't understand people who just constantly are in other people's business all the damn time. Don't we all have enough going on in our own life? The world would be so much better if we just all minded our mother business. Okay? Obviously, somebody's getting hurt or some crazy shit is going on. Somebody hurting a child or an old person or anybody for that matter. Me. Come save me, if I can't defend myself. I'm not talking about that, but I'm just talking about in general. Mind your mouth. Anyway. Okay, these two white girls, right? Like I said, one is cool. She's in my department. And I've been knowing her for like 2 years, like on and off. But the other one, she made a smart comment to me one day, and I was through with her. So anyway, the one that's not in my department, she has dreads. Caucasian girl with dreads. And she had mentioned, I heard her talking one day, and she had mentioned many times in the past, how I guess black girls have came up to her, and got mad at her about her with having dreads in her head. And I just heard it in passing, and I was just like, child, whatever. I got to do my job, child. I'm ready to go. My feet hurt. I'm tired and through. So anyway, it just so happened that, all three of us was just having a conversation after break. I just so happened to walk up on the conversation, and the girl that I'm cool with kind of pulled me into the conversation. I really didn't give a damn about the conversation because they always talking and not working anyway. Which is, one reason our boss gets on them, because they always just talking. You got the girl phone number. Y'all hang out outside of work. What more do you have to talk about at work? Why do people want to be at work but don't want to work? Why do people want to get paid for doing nothing? I don't understand it. Y'all know while I'm talking about stuff, I go on these random rants. It's just whatever's on my spirit I give to y'all, because I'm honestly, truly giving y'all all of me, my heart, my soul, and this is a great place for me to, talk about things, just in general, and not just the foolishness on reality TV, but just in real life stuff. I love y'all. We can talk. We family, as Annalise would say on Love and Hip Hop New York. We all family, So anyway, it just so happened that a black girl, who just started there, she's adorable, beautiful dreads she has in her hair. She just so happened to walk by. I was just like, oh my gosh, I love her hair. I love her hair. She was talking about the girl. And the girl, she was so shocked by that. It brightened up her day. She was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Then the girl, walked off and did her business. So she just, was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so, elated right now. She was just like, I can just clock out and go home right now. I am so happy, because, it just makes me feel good when, black people say that kind of stuff, because I've been through so much with black people, and them not liking her dreads. Y'all know how dreads look in white people heads. Sometimes it looks alright, and other times it's just ridiculous. All this straight hair, it's not supposed to be straight. But whatever, we just gonna leave it as it's just hair for right now. So and then the other girl in my department, she's very opinionated. She always got something to say. I even had to get her together one day. She has a black husband. Well, just recently became her husband and the father of her child. So when that happens, they think they just in there with everybody. They just in the culture. They identify with black people. They, it's the people. And this girl is, her folks is European, like Ukrainian, like white, ice fright, frozen. And so, anyway, but she's, from, out west, like Cali or something like that. She's very, kind of cool. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know them white people that's down. She's one of those. But anyway, I had to check sister girl one day. This was like maybe a year ago. We was just working and we was talking or whatever. I hung out with her a few times. She seemed cool or whatever until one day we was talking about our manager, who just so happened to be black. And she was just like, yeah, like, I don't know why he told me that. Talking about, nigga, please, like, please. And I was like, no. Your man that you sleeping with, he might not check you on that word. But sis, I'm going to respectfully check you. I say respectfully because at the end of the day, I'm a big black man and you's a white woman. My ass getting hung. Okay? While you sitting there hooping and hollering and you get home and be like, that's what that nigga get. So, I told her respectfully, if we're going to be cool, if we're going to be friends, you can't say that, sis. Now, let me just say this. Before I continue, I have friends of all different races. I got a little Filipino friend. I got a couple of white friends. A couple of Latinas I talk to. I got friends of all different races. I'm not racist at all. I'm just speaking what I believe is the truth, what I feel is the truth, and we just have to talk. There's certain things we just have to talk about in general. I feel like there's certain conversations that people don't want to talk about because it's uncomfortable. Race, religion, colorism, sexual orientation, the church house, all that kind of stuff is uncomfortable for people to talk about. You're going to offend people, but we need to have those real life conversations. But what is irritating is when you start to deflect and tell lies and put your opinions and mix your opinions with facts and try to jumble it up as it's all facts. No, sis. No. It's not all facts. You just have to, white people have a hard time admitting some shit. They really do. Anyway, these rants. With the girl giving the girl with dreads a compliment, that sparked the conversation with sister girl, girl, in my department. And she was just like, I don't like understand like what the big deal is. She was just like, girls over in Moscow, like who like to do Jamaican dances and stuff, like they do dances better than Jamaicans and all that kind of stuff. And the other girl with the dreads, she was just like, yeah, we all bleed the same. I don't understand what the issue is. And she was like, first of all, well, she said first before she said we all bleed the same, she's going to say, oh, out her mouth, she's going to be like, oh, well, when black girls tell me that, like, first of all, I want to say, you have weave in your head, you have your hair, you have my hair in your head, so how can you talk? Thank God, one of the managers walked up and they started talking to them, and that gave me access to leave because her access is about to be granted. What? I wanted to be smart and say, first of all, most of the time it's Asians' hair, bitch. Okay, it ain't your old hick hair that's in your sister girl's head sometimes. Okay, first of all, that kind of rattled my feathers, and that's, you know, that kind of sparked all these different conversations in my head when it comes to like race and like cultural appropriation in particular. It just really kind of made me think. I was just like, wow, like white people really don't get it. I feel like the common white person. And furthermore, the girl with the dread, she's gay. She's she's a lesbian. She's married to this girl that used to be in our department, but she got fired. And I had a conversation with her whenever she was here. Child, I don't know. People come in and out at my job. I don't know. But she was telling me how her dad is racist and how she's from Paris, Texas. And her dad's so racist that, like on Martin Luther King Day at school, her dad would make her stay at home for that day. Like Black History Month, the whole month of February, whenever they celebrated, like, you know, talked about, you know, Black history and all that kind of stuff, she didn't have to go to school. Like, her dad is legit racist, but this girl loves hip-hop music. She loves black culture. You know, she loves Tupac and all this other kind of stuff. And, you know, we appreciate that. You know, that the other races adore and love our culture. But it becomes a problem when it's like a takeover thing. And when you don't want to give credit. You're like, oh, you know, hip-hop, you know, that's just a people thing. It's just music. No, it's not. It is a people thing now. You know, music is music. You know, there's talented artists in all different races and genres. Whatever, that's not what I'm saying. But when it comes to, you know, people acting like they created the shit, that's when it's a problem. You didn't create hip-hop, Peter. You didn't. You didn't create R&B, Suzanne. You didn't. I don't know. I don't know what book you read. I don't know what you Googled, schmoogled. I know that you have a best friend that's black, but it's still not cool for you to be going around saying nigga and all. You say that to that nigga, okay? That allow you to say that to him in the comfort of your own home and your environment, around the campfire, around the other coons and white people who enjoy all that. Okay? But just out in public, you might get hit in the eye by somebody who ain't got nothing to lose. You might get hit in the eye. You can't be that mad. Be like, what? It's just a word. It's not just a word, honey. Coming from you, it's not just a word. It's not. But I partially blame black people, you know, for that, because we let everybody can come to the cookout. Everybody can come to the cookout. We let everybody in. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Oh, you know, yeah, he say nigga, but he don't mean no harm by it. That's my homeboy. He grew up around black people. I understand and I appreciate that hood life. I do. I'm straight up out the hood myself. Those white people in my hood, a few of them, you know. And when they said nigga, things happened. I didn't do anything. Well, one time I did. But, you know, it's just not... It just comes from a different place. It's not personally your fault. But what your ancestors possibly did, sis, to us, it's a permanent stain that's going to always be there. I don't know why some people of different races, why they are so obsessed with the word nigga. I was watching a video of the other day of these Puerto Rican dudes in the car. Nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. And it's just like, no. Even to this day, you know, I try not to use the word as much, but I still do use the word. But the issue is that I try not to use it as much, but sometimes you have to say it to describe some shit is just nigga shit. Just like some shit is just white folk shit. Some shit is just Latino people shit. It's what they do. Smush up in the cars together. some shit is just some shit. But it just holds a different weight with you saying it, Peter, versus me saying it. I'm talking about my people. I can say what I want to say about my people, I feel. But I don't try to tell you about your people, so why are you coming over here trying to tell me about mine? I don't care how many black people you done been with. I don't care how many cookouts you done been to. I don't care how many reunions you done experienced. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't go over to your quinceanera. What do you call it? Quinceanera? Quinceañera? Whatever it's called. I don't go over there saying all kind of racial names to y'all. Why? I don't want Uncle Roberto to hit me upside the head with a tequila bottle. Why? It doesn't make you see what I'm saying? It's like everybody can come over here to our culture and it's cool. And it's cool, we cool, whatever, that's my homeboy. But, we go over to their house, we have to act a certain way. We have to dress a certain way. We have to talk a certain way. It's like, why am I getting stares and judgments and, getting the cold shoulder and feeling, getting standoffish vibes from people when I go over to your house. But whenever you come to my house, people hug you and welcome you with open arms. Y'all know my videos be all over the place sometimes. It is what it is, but we just need to talk about some shit. It's just, I was so blown away by her saying that. And why white people don't think that other white people wear weave. Your fave actress wears weave. Your fave singer wears weave. All these girls wear clip-ins. It's the same thing. Whether it's hair on a web, hair on a wire, hair on a string, hair on a piece of foil, whore. It's hair. It ain't yours. You didn't grow it. All them Hollywood actresses and singers and stuff that be on the red carpet, that don't be their hair half the time. It's added half a thickness and volume and to give a certain look. That kind of blown me, y'all. I was just like, I don't know. And that, it just kind of leads me into, like, black men in particular. A lot of people don't hold us, black men, but, the ones that date women. But, a lot of people don't hold black men in accountability for a lot of that. A lot of black men have low self-esteem. A lot of black men do not like themselves. And, we're constantly talking about women all the time. But a lot of men, a lot of black men in particular, they have their own issues too. We're all just people. Whether we're male or female, we all just people. We all have feelings, And I don't care what nobody say. I think if you ask me, I think it's a damn problem when you are black, okay, and you specifically do not date your race at all. I'm not talking about the people that just date everybody. Like you being black, you date black girls, you date white girls, the Asians. I'm not talking about the people that just date everybody. I'm talking about the people that in particular go out of their way not to date their race. That's the problem. That's a little safe. Hey, what black girl hurt your feelings in the 5th grade and you didn't get over it? And you 34. Who hurt your feelings? They over there. That's not every black girl's fault. It's just not. We need to talk about those certain things. Really, really do. And black women support everybody, especially in music. Black women is the ones that's buying up, everybody's music, especially when it comes to like male singers and stuff and male rappers. That'd be all black women of all different shades. Okay, And she, bowing at your feet, love your music, your biggest fan. But everybody you date don't look nothing like her. It's very interesting. It kind of, I'm kind of going in a different direction, but it kind of, makes me think about, like Lil Wayne in particular. I've always been hollering for the longest time now. Light skin, thick red bone this, light skin, thick, red bone this. But you have this chocolate daughter. How you think that make her feel? So at one point you like black girls, obviously, because Toya's black. Her mama. Obviously at one point you like black girls, but then it's just like, oh no, let me go ahead and get such and such, little Miss 2% black. Now y'all don't want no shit. I got biracial people in my family. I love them all. I love my entire family. We as black people, we come in all different shades. We all know that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the shit with everything. Culture appropriation, colorism, self-love, self-hate, self-esteem, taught practices, It's crazy. Also, they were having a conversation the other day, and they were talking, I told you the girl I work with in my department, she has a little boy, by a black guy, little Jamaican boy. I mean, a Jamaican man, and the girl was talking. The girl got some shit with her. I'm noticing that. I don't really like her anyway, because I'm just a good read of people, and I can tell when somebody's full of shit, and I just don't get a good vibe from her. She's, she done been through a lot in her life. I can tell by her teeth. But, yeah, her attitude is just, But, it has nothing to do with her dress, nothing to do with, the fact that she's white, none of that shit. I told y'all, I got friends all different, races. It's a vibe about her. You know how you get a vibe from somebody? It's just like, ooh, girl, you wicked. I ain't fooling with you. I get that from her. Anyway, she was, talking to, one of my homeboys, this Mexican guy. And, they was talking or whatever, and she was just like, oh my gosh, have you seen her baby? Talking about, oh, he's the perfect little cappuccino color. Talking about, oh, he's so cute and, so adorable and all this. And he is. Very cute little boy. And was just like, oh yeah, talking about, he's gonna come out fine, because his mother, the girl who works in my department, she's very white, like ice white. Ukraine. I told you she's frozen. And, the guy's Jamaican, but he's, like, light-skinned. And randomly, she always comes up to me talking about some black guy. Like, she owns the rights to black men and shit, because she got one. Like, it's like, oh, yeah, this light-skinned guy and this and that. Oh, yeah, this guy who's kind of dark-skinned, yeah. And it's like, she has a type. She likes light-skinned black men. But anyway, the girl was talking, and she was just like, yeah, talking about, oh yeah, he's gonna be a heartbreaker when he grows up. Talking about, yeah, they just kept making like comments about because the little boy was like light skinned black, he was better. And I'm just like, black people, I know we ain't brought this whole colorism shit over to white people too. Now white people think they do it. Now white people think that if you mix, you better than just being black. Now white people doing that shit now? Come on now. Come on. We got to do better. We we all are beautiful, no matter what race. We all are stunning and beautiful and gorgeous, darling. But the reality of it is that the reason why we all, going back to what she said, oh, we all bleed the same, we're all the same on the inside. That may be true, but the reality of it is that we're not all going to be treated equally. We're just not. Ever. We all may, be the same in terms of people, what we made of, but we all are treated differently. Therefore, we're not all the same because we're not all treated the same. this country was based on slavery and oppression and all that. Like, it's still going on to this day. I don't think white people get that. I don't think they understand the shit that they're saying. But with that said, I'm talking to y'all about it because I don't feel like it's my job to go around being a black pope or going around and being that black man. It's just be like, hey, well, let me tell you why some black people may feel about this. That's not my job. We as a culture done let this shit go on too long. And, you know, now when it happens, it's just like, oh, whatever. You know, oh, yeah, that's my nigga. I can't be your nigga. I would never be your nigga. I'm not even my mama's nigga, okay? She calls me by my name. Chase LaRon King, okay? I don't know. I don't know. We just don't let this shit go on too far gone. And you know. We got, what's that fool name? That clown. Tashi. 6ix9ine. Nigga. Don't nobody have a problem with it. Oh, he's so fine and all this old shit. I don't know. You know, black people don't get it. A lot of black people don't get it. That was raised a certain way. They don't get it until they're discriminated against. Until they out with their little white homeboys and they wondering why they the only ones being followed in the store. You know, they don't get it till something happens to them. And they're like, well, what the hell is the problem? You know, they might get off because they got some white folks on their side to get them. You know, but next time they catch them with some other black people by themselves, it'll be a different outcome. It just will. You know, I don't know. I always hope for a better day and a brighter day and, you know, happiness and you know, love and happiness like Al Green and all that. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This world is really something else. It is. And I'm proud to be black. And I'm also proud to be gay. Because I have two things that's working against me. You know. Obviously, I know they're beautiful and a plus. Because I get to experience all kinds of different things and get to see things from all different kinds of views and, you know, all that stuff. So I know it is, but to the world, it's two negatives, you know. But when I tell you, I would not want to be anything other than black. I wouldn't, and it took me a long time for that. Not because I dislike myself, but because other people made me feel like being black was bad, like being dark was bad, being fat was bad, being gay was bad, you know. That's what other people put into me, you know, from, you know, growing up and stuff. And, you know, in the hood, child, they say whatever to you. Whatever, child. I had to fight sometimes, but, you know, I rarely fought. You know, I'm a gentle soul. I'm a Libra. You know, we solve people's problems. We don't create them. Now, we'll lie to you. We will lie. Nah. Shit. Lie for you to get out my face. I'm going about my business. I got to use the bathroom. So yeah, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. This video's, you know, is a little not in order, but whatever. My brain is not in order, so I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, it's just, you know, let's just talk in the comments. What is cultural appropriation to y'all? What does that mean? You know, why? You know, it's like, and you know, just with saying that, why should Sister Girl be cool? You know, now, you know, mind you, I don't know the situation. I don't know all the details as to why that girl said, you know, she didn't like her dreads. And, you know, she didn't take them dreads out of, you know. Me personally, I wouldn't feel the need to say that to nobody because I just let people do them. And if they get caught up or get in trouble or somebody say something, that's just on you. We ain't even friends, no way. You know, I just don't give a damn. Got my own life, own issues, own problems. But, you know, I don't think white people get, you know, why they, I don't think they get, I just think that a lot of people just look at things and be like, ooh, that's cool, I want that. Or, ooh, that's cool, I like that. They don't think about, like, the culture of it all. They don't think about how, you know, dreads is still in corporate America, in a lot of places, dreads and natural hairstyles is still seen as inappropriate and offensive and ugly. They don't understand how you being a white person and having dreads, or whatever, having something that's not culturally, not so having something that's not natural, that you were born with. They don't understand how that's cool on y'all but not cool on us. They don't understand how big butts and big hips and big tits and big lips is cool on a Kim Kardashian, but Keisha from the hood just walking down the street living her best life is seen as inappropriate, not attractive, too much. I don't think white people understand those kind of conversations, but it kind of just annoys me when they just make ignorant comments like that. It's just like, y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. Like, stop thinking because you ran into this one black person, or you friends with this one black person, or you with this one black person, that you just know everything that comes with being black. I don't try to make it seem like I know everything that comes with being white or Asian or Latino, because I don't damn know. I'm black. I ain't did no DNA test, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the 80s and 90s of being black. Y'all tell me. I could be Dominicano, but they black too. They don't want to claim it, some of them, but that's a different subject. You see what I'm saying? It's just all kinds of shit with us. It's a lot of shit with black people they don't get. That we just need to work out between each other. We need to stop being so damn homophobic. It's all kind of conversations, child. But anyway, this is about cultural appropriation and everything that I talked about. And we can talk about that. I didn't plan on spending this long talking about this, but when I get to ranting, I get to ranting. When something is on my spirit, my God, I have to talk about it. And why not talk about it with my family, my YouTube family? I gotta come up with a name for y'all. What's a cute name for y'all? I don't know. But anyway, y'all click that bell, the subscribe bell, so y'all can get notified whenever I post a video. Let's just talk in the comments. Get you some wine and let's just talk. Let's just discuss some things. The family. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on PayPal. Much appreciated. And I'll see you guys later, darling, with something. Probably a review, child. Alright. See you guys later. Love you much. Bye. Oh, and stay black and stay tuned. The rest of y'all keep trying. I know you will.